2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet.
I don't need nobody inside my screen, man. I don't need nobody on my screen. We can
Very effective in asserting their will in game one, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into game two. And after winning game one, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I know what's going to happen. I'm a little overconfident.
You're overconfident.
Let's go, y'all. Work, y'all.
You can hear the roar here in New Orleans. We are just about ready to get underway here in game two of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports. Brings it to you live once again. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Look at New Orleans, a successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game two on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their game one win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
Now Sacramento starting five. Collison is out there with Porter. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Thompson in at the power forward. Now here's Gordon, following the shot by Rudy Gay. And the basket by Gordon.
Nice piece of work there. Give yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Collison against Carter. Collison kicks to Gay. Another miss by Gay. And so it's New Orleans with it. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Yeah, it was a major factor in the ball game. I mean, the more turnovers they caused, the more shaky those guys got with the ball.
Now here is Carter.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Pulls it up. Another one falls for New Orleans. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Oh, come on.
Here's Davis. Good D by Thompson.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Gay. Pocket six. Goes up to the stripe. Hits some room on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Out left to the wing. On the wing, Gordon. New Orleans moving it around. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, a great field goal percentage to start exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Gay. Charity stripe shot. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Gay's got his second basket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Carter kicks to Asik. Passes it to Gordon. Here's Carter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Collison against Carter. Knocked loose. Stolen by Carter. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Collison. Soft touch off the glass. Collison's got his first basket. Pelicans leading by 7. That drive by Carter. Carter against Collison. Carter dishes to Davis. 5 to shoot. Good D by Thompson.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And here on the 2K leaderboard are the leading three-point shooting teams from the regular season. Pelicans, #1.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Usher. Anderson comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And Tyreek Evans subbed in for Eric Gordon. Sacramento with the ball. Following the miss by Freak. Quarter passes to Cauley Stein. Cannon from long range. And the shot is good. Cannon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Carter, that's good.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Here's Cannon, defended by Carter. Landry kicks to Cannon. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans leading by 4. Evans dishes to Carter. 27 seconds left in the first.
Ball, man. Oh, come on.
Here's Cannon. O'Quinn defending. Cauley Stein passes to Gay. Cannon, that's a 2-pointer. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Carter kicks to Davis. It's Evans on the wing. Carter for 3. The basket good off the assist from Evans. 14 points for Freak. Cannon. No good. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offense.
A lot of face-up, you know.
Watch out, you could be here in office. Here for New Orleans. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Thompson, he's checked in for Cousins. Landry comes in for Cauley Stein. Rudy Gay's checked in for Matt Barnes. And Porter subbed in for Isaiah Cannon. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now an update on Anthony Davis and Doris Burke. Hey, Doris, what'd you find out?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. He said the discomfort is coming from what looks like a bruised tailbone. For a team that is getting ready for the playoffs, this is the last thing that they wanted to see happen. The worst possible time for injuries, Kevin.
Okay, Doris, sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Well, hopefully that's the case, Kevin, and he'll be back before long.
Hart in at point guard. Gordon is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Williams. And it's O'Quinn in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings played some outstanding basketball. He had 49 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
The drive by Collison. Shot clock at 6. The screen from Thompson. Off the pick.
Bro, you
and the jam by Rudy Gay.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Landry inside. He's against Williams. Landry gets the bucket.
Look.
You know what? That's a shot that great players can make.
Carter dishes to Ush. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And that one's good. 12 points for Rudy Gay.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Carter drives in, kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Carter. He got it up. He hits the shot at the very last second.
Goodness.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
On the court for Sacramento, we've got Thompson. Collison is out there with Porter. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Cousins.
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man. Oh, man, was that
fun.
No
doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times, a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Pelicans leading by 9. Carter drives in. Second chance shot, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Pelicans have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. Collison, no good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Here's Carter. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Carter's got 25 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
And it's good.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
It's like I'm thinking everybody do.
We need to calm down.
Chris Burke has some information for us, George. Some changes for New Orleans. Williams comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Sacramento also making some changes. Kufis checked in for Cousins. And Carl Landry has subbed in for Porter.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
There's the dish to Kufis. Barnes passes to Kufis. Kicks it to Landry. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Cannon, defended by Carter. Carter with the block. Now running up the court, Evans trying to push it up, and he gets it to go. Evans has got his first points in this one. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
The pass to Landry. Can they get it? And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ashik's checked in. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Kings. Collison comes in for Barnes. And it's Carter missing. They swipe it.
I didn't know I had the ball.
Collison with it. Williams picks him up. Cannon kicks to Landry. The drive by Collison.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Bro.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Ball up.
Here is Carter. He gets it up. No good, trying to beat the... And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. Pelicans leading by 14. The shot blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside. Gordon and Pondexter are the wingmen, and it's Carter in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That shot wide open. Carter's got 14 points now in the second half.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
The tray. No good. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Outside Collison. Davis against Gay. Can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 19. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
I'm waiting for you to go. Let me get it back. That's game, y'all.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Cousins, that one off the back iron and out. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Davis setting the pick for Carter.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Ashik up top. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Carter's got 38 points.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
They set the screen. Collison kicks to Cousins. The drive by Collison, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Ashik's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And stolen by Cousins. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The kick out to Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep
it. Here's Carter. Finishes the break with a slam.
Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
Inside, here's
Oh!
Porter.
Ooh!
By goaltending, yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Some changes for New Orleans. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Usher. Anderson comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Williams in for Gordon.
Oh my God, that man did not fall.
The Kings have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. With the floater, Cannon can't hit.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Carter with the 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Carter's got 43 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to Cannon. Carter with the block. But they'll get another chance. Dishes it to Cannon. Just 4 to shoot. Over Carter. And Cannon gets it to go. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 19-6 run.
Oh.
Carter for 3, and again New Orleans with the triple.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Pelicans.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just at times.
Rip up,
yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Carter. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for New Orleans. Yes. New Orleans has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Outside Williams.
One more time.
Carter up top. Unloads. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Over to the left wing. Here's Black. Cannon, that's a two-pointer. And the shot falls short this time.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And it's Carter penetrating.
Come on, man. That ain't amazing no game.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Cannon. He's guarded by Williams. To the left side wing. There's Cannon with the 3. Shot is off.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Carter. Offline. So we see the Pelicans.
Tyreek, what was the focus on strategy for
the 2K Sports postgame show?
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our freak. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around, I'm taking over now.
You know, freak was a 4.0.
And we are.
Look at the drink my wall. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace. I'll have a video for y'all next time, man. Tomorrow.